Hey, good evening, guys. Welcome back to my channel. If you're new to the channel and you're here to subscribe, to subscribe and click the like button. Now, in this particular video, I will be showing you how to recreate this on your Pixellab, or how to go about creating something similar to this on your Pixellab. Now, this is an original design by me, so let's head straight to our Pixellab. Now, this is the design of Pixellab. If you notice, there's a difference, slight difference between this and this. The version on Snapseed and the one on Pixellab. Now the difference is just that the other one is brighter. The colors are popped up compared to this. Now that's called grading, color grading. I use some other external applications to grade this thing. Now the first thing in creating design is to source for your elements. The elements here are one, the image, 2, 3, 4. So they are everything using this design is an element. You get. So the first thing is to source for your element. So we'll go straight to the design. Let's open a new canvas. Okay. Now the next thing is to set our canvas size. Okay, let's change the canvas color to white. I like working with white canvas for reasons best known to me. I'll be able to see what I'm doing very well. So now we'll change the canvas size to 2000 by 25. Okay. Then we'll import our first image into the design. Go this way, import first image. I've worked on all the images I'll be using for this design, so I'll just be importing them. This is the first one. So after I import, I'll stretch it. Now place it. So this is here. Now lock it. The next thing is to import the other image. Now you could import multiple images at once. So I'll just do that. Tap on this import several times. I want to import this. I'll also import this. Then I'll also import this. I'm importing multiple images. I'm going to my. I think I enhanced that image a bit. So let me check here. Okay, it's not here. Okay, let me go to my Pinterest. So I'm importing this too. Now, so because I tapped that import 3 times, I was able to import 3 images at once. So this is this was the main background using the design. I'll just stretch it up a bit. I'll place it here. I'll take it behind and I'll lock it. Now for this one, these are the main images. I'll just extend it and place it to fit. I think it's too big, and place it to fit. Then this one, okay, let me lock this. I'll turn it a bit. Okay, then I'll place it here. Okay, I'll place it here. Take it behind too. Okay, so we have this. I'll increase the size of this a bit. Now this should work. Okay, so this should work. Okay, I'll just increase the size a bit. Okay, this should serve. Now we have this. These are the first elements in the design. The next thing is to import the globe behind. So I'll import some other elements at once, so that I'll save time. I want to import the globe behind. It's in my photo room. Okay. So this is the globe. I'll import these two. So first increase the size of the globe. Place it. Okay. Increase the size of the globe. Now take it behind this other image and lock it. Now for this other one, the Statue of Liberty, reduce the size, tilt it a bit to fit this in here. Tilt it a bit to reduce the size a bit. Aim is to make it blend with the other one. So after reducing the size, I'll take it behind this mountainous stuff, and I'll lock it. So with this, now we have this background. The next thing is to make our feeding gradient. Yes, to blend the background with the feeding gradient. So I'll just create that gradient. This is it. I like extending my gradient. This is it. I'll extend it. Now the goal is to create this blending effect between all the elements you get, not to occlude the elements you get. So the elements will still be visible, but they should be this blending effect. So that's the goal. So it should not be too the white should not be too much you get. So this is it. We've been able to come up with our background. So the next thing is to create the blending effect down here. So for this, I will just click on my pen tool. Now click on white, increase the pen size, increase the blur radius to 100. Now draw the stroke like this. I'll just draw like this. More stroke inside. Okay. I'll okay it. I think this should save here. This should save. Yeah, this should save. So this should save. This should Okay. So I'm in class. I'm recording the video. Sorry. So sorry about that. So this should save. I would reduce the opacity a bit. How to compensate this now? What I would do is I would draw an shape using a pencil. Same steps. Increase the blur, reduce. I'll just draw a shape, and I'll stretch it out. Now this to compensate the effect of this other one. I'll duplicate it and continue this way. So I have this now. I will duplicate it again. Continue this way. Now with this I have this. I've been able to come up with this. All this will okay. This will be here behind. Now lock them. Lock all your layers so that you don't move them. After, so we've been able to come up with this. The next thing is to come up with okay, the cloud. Yeah, import in your cloud. I'll use this particular cloud for this design. Okay, just to make the plane realistic. So I'll just use this cloud. This may not be exactly, but I just want to show you how I was able to pull this off with Pixellab. So place it here, then reduce opacity. The opacity to enable it blend with the background. I think 50 should save. Then I'll copy it, make it smaller, and place it here. You see now, so now it's now making sense. It's now making sense. So I'll lock all my layers. But once I'm done with play, I lock my layers. So the next thing I would import those other pictures. Now before I did that, what I did was I imported the shape, a tone paper effect, and this was a tone paper effect. Now I did something to this tone paper effect. Let me just do it. I would have loved to explain why I did it, but for the worth of time. Now if I just add texture to this now, it will not be well arranged. So I want to kind of wrap it again. You know, text wrapping now in Pixel, yeah, in Photoshop. I want to text wrap this shape. So to do that, I would add on a shape, draw it. I'll take it out of my canvas and I will merge it together. Now that way, this particular shape now is now well wrapped. You get. So now I would add my texture. This is one. Now to crop it so that everything will be perfect, I would just take it this way a bit. See what I'm doing? Now the SS has gone off. So click on OK. Reduce the size. Then click on the stroke. I added the blue stroke to it. So 4 should save. Okay, so this is it. Reduce it. And place it here. I'll copy this shape again. I'll copy the shape again. This time I would go back to my texture and I would add the second image. Now the second image is in my Snapseed, so I'll just go there and add it. Snapseed, this is it. So okay, think. That there is just to make these elements comfortable wheresoever they are. You get? That's the idea, to make the elements comfortable. So I think this should save. I would take this behind. I'll take both of these behind the main image, and I would lock it. Now the next thing I would do now, I would bring this to the front. But there's a reason I'm bringing this to the front. I want to work on it a bit. I'll reduce the size. Okay, I think, yeah. So I'll now take it back to its original position where it was. So that way now it's properly fitted into the design. So we need to come up with this thus far. The next thing for this design is to import the other PNGs I'll be working with, and one of them is the warning sign. I'll just do that for my photo. I think this one. Yeah. So. Okay, so this is it. I'll turn it a bit just so that it fits. It fits here. So this is the warning sign. Now you see it's coming together. It's now making sense. Now to input your text, type your text. The first text is the future. Click on OK. Increase the text size. The color is blue. Locate the text. Now I used Imon serif. It's serif font, sans serif fonts for this particular one to get a particular effect. Okay, so now to show okay, let me just look for the fonts. I think this is it. Not this. So let's just use this. I use these fonts. Yeah, this is the actual font I used. I increase the size, just release it. Then the next thing is to type the other text. um these hours these hours these hours to build change the font type to is it this. Okay, I'll just go here. I'll just change it. This hours to build. I'll place it here. Now the last test here is the D. Make this bigger. The last test here is D. So I'll just type that. D. Okay. So this is D. Change the font. Change the color to white. No, it's on a black background, so to make it more visible, I have to change the color to white. Change the font. See, okay, this font very regular. So this is the font I used. Okay. Now because this is script font and it has long edges, I have to increase the padding. I have to increase the padding. I need two size. Now I'll just place this here. Now for the purpose of this design, this was not the actual font I used, but I'm just using this for the purpose of this design. Now the next thing is to place your elements very well. Okay, so let me take this first, upload it. Okay, so now we'll go back to this and we'll go back to our draw tool. Click on white, increase the pen size and the blur radius. I'll make a dot. I'll just make here a mark, extend it, place it here, copy it, place it here. Now you see the effect of this image doing now is to blend those images together. Copy it again and place it here. So now we'll take them behind. We'll take all these things we did now behind the main image to hide them. See the effect it would have after taking it behind. Take it behind this image. So they are now behind. Now you see now they have this blending effect here now. Notice that's the blending effect here. So the next thing here is to import the other text. For the other text, let me just type it out. I think it should be in my copy. Let me just use this as the other text. Now you reduce the size. The font it's real regular. This is it. Just reduce the size, and just keep it like this. It was smaller than this. This is the font I used. I copied. Let me reduce some of the write-ups. Okay, I'll now place it here. Before this one, I want to bring this upward a bit. This picture, I want to take it upward a bit. Yeah, I want to take it upward a bit. So after that, I will take the text this way. Now, if you notice now, this effect is not having there. Great. I'll not take this one behind. Since it's to go behind the guy, so I would have to take it behind. So you see now, we've been able to come up with this design in less than 30 minutes. I think it's 20 minutes. The last thing, okay, one of the last things in this design is to input those 3 dots. For this, I'll just go to my clipboard and type those dots. And there you have it. Now, I would ensure that they are placed in the same line. This text up there are placed in the same line. Now you work with grid line in designs to make your work organized. So just ensure that they're placed in the same line. And the next thing is ensure this is placed in the same line to make your work organized. Okay, so there you go. I think this is it. The last thing I did in this design was to carry out some background manipulation. So I'll just do that now. So to do that, I would import the background. Now the background was in this pins folder. Locate the background. Okay, this is it here. Okay, so we're almost done. Extend it, just extend it to cover your screen here, to fill your screen. Then I would erase color. Now I would pick a color. The color I would pick is a black. Click on OK. And I would increase the tolerance. Yeah, I would increase the tolerance. Now the next thing I would do is to change the color of this to black. Okay, let me use hash should work. I'll reduce the opacity to, yeah, to 7. I'll take it behind the main image in our designs just to create that effect. Main effect, I'll take it behind. So with this now, you're able to come up with this design in few minutes. You see, so this was how we're able to get the design. Now the next thing is to take it to your save your work, take it to other softwares to work on the grading. Yeah, to grade the design. Now note, coming up with concept, you have to get quality resources. And if you've not subscribed to the channel, do it to subscribe to get more content like this. We'll be dropping more content, informative content for graphic designers specifically. So subscribe to get more information. Good night.